Hey everyone, welcome to week 10. Unbelievably, week 10. We're almost the end of October already. Um, Over halfway, almost two-thirds of the way through the entire semester. In fact, this week we will finish our second project, the Discourse Community Analysis final draft. So we will effectively be two-thirds of the way through, at least in terms of major projects. And this week's pretty simple. You have two assignments. One is the jargon journal, which I'll go over here in a second. And then that's due by Friday. And then, or sorry, by Wednesday. And then by Friday is the final draft of your discourse community analysis. Um, I didn't have any questions this time about what to write, so I assume that um, it was clear and that you were able to find um, the correct documents. But if not, we can go over that again as well. Um, so again, the project instructions are in lesson 6.3 in week 6. A couple things that I would recommend doing at this point, since you're working on your final drafts, is checking out the rubric. So this is how I will be grading your essay, the things I will be looking for, and how you achieve, the various grades that you'll be seeking. Hopefully everyone will be seeking an A. That would be ideal. Excuse me. And then also, this sample essay is very useful as well to get a feel of what this looks like in practice. And remember, the prompt itself walks you through kind of what this should look like in terms of your introduction, your thesis statement, the body paragraphs, the conclusion. So if you follow this model outline, you'll be fine. You'll be good to go. Okay. So back to the work for this week. Again, we have two specific uh, assignments. You want to read this first on jargon and this on definitions and example of jargon, and then you'll answer. Um, you'll again return to the Bedford bookshelf, just like we did a couple weeks ago, and you will find essentially, you'll skim through one of these guides, ideally the same one you did last time. That way you're back to it, and you will task your task will be to write a brief paragraph explaining your thoughts on your field's use of jargon. Again, the reading really goes into a great detail on what jargon is, what jargon might be for your specific field. But if you have struggle with that, please let me know. And there is also a sample here as well. So, what this should look like as well. So that's the first assignment. And then, of course, the major assignment, the big project for this week is due on Friday, and that is your project two final draft that you'll upload here by 11:59 on Friday. Um, and I'll look forward to those. I think you all have been doing good work on this project. Again, a wide variety of topics, which is nice. Uh, Oftentimes a lot of you have similar majors, and so you write about similar things, but this group is a wide variety, and so that keeps me on my toes, and I really like reading about what you come up with for your discourse communities. So we'll look for those on Friday, and as always, it usually takes me a week or two to get to all of them. I have 80 students in the two sections of English 112. So it's a lot. It's a lot. Uh, so I'll do my best to, and I also like to provide detailed feedback. So it will take me some time to get the final draft once you've submitted those on Friday, but I likely will begin grading them early next week, and we'll have them in as soon as I am able. So if it seems like it's taking a long time, I'm apologizing in advance. There's a lot of you, and I do want to make sure I give each essay its adequate due. Okay. All right. So that's it for this week. If you have any questions, please continue to email me. As always, there's possibilities that there's, mistakes or something is strange in the course design. It's infallible. I'm not infallible, and there's lots of work and material in this. So just keep me up to date if there's something goes wrong or if you can't access something or whatever. All right. You can email me is the best. I have access to that anywhere. The course, sending through the course is less. I'm not always able to get to those within, you know, right away. Email is the quickest way. So go ahead and send those via email, and I'll get to you as soon as I can. All right. Take care, everyone. Have a great week.